Hello, this is Steele Arbini, Chief Technology Officer of S&P. I'm here today to talk to you about an exciting new offering from S&P called Cloud Move for Azure. This software component can make your journey to the cloud tangible with interactive and real-time cloud planning and provisioning. Many customers want to move to S/4HANA, especially in the cloud, but they're struggling with many business and technical challenges, such as the differing points of view that they're getting from ERP vendors and consulting firms, as well as the complicated technical aspects of such a move. Some of these complications are the fact that sizing and planning is very time-consuming. It requires detailed reports to be executed that collect technical data that must be understood, analyzed, combined, and often takes several iterations. This data needs to be understood by third parties and requires expert knowledge to understand. S&P has addressed all of this in the Cloud Move for Azure process through automated software. Our data collection components will scan your existing systems and extract the necessary data to give you automated planning and pick a desired landscape that meets your capacity requirements in Azure. Then you can click the button to automatically deploy this landscape in your own Azure subscription, and CrystalBridge will automatically install the SAP S/4HANA software, and you can log into a functioning S4 system, and then you can begin with the monitoring, maintenance, and usage of that system. Right now, we'll switch to a demo of the software. Here we are logged into our CrystalBridge system for our live demo, and we start with some recommendations of other things we can do concurrently with a move to S4. For example, implementation of the new general ledger, maybe asset management, business partner, and we can get detailed information on any of these. Moving on, some of these projects have a wave-based component where I might only bring data for certain organizational units. And in this example, I'll just pick Arkansas and Texas. And I can see the built-up data dependencies automatically generated by CrystalBridge that will tell me the amount of data that I need to bring over in this subset. So for example, equipment data, 38% of all equipment for about 2.5 million equipment records will be migrated. And we see the effect on the entire SAP system for a result of about 34% of the data at a size of about 1.5 terabytes. Moving on, we can see if there's a date-based component to filter by as well and see the usage by date. I see I have a bunch of organizational units that were last used in 2018, as well as a significant amount that have never been used. So we might make our filter 2019 to bring back only data from 2019 onwards. Moving on, we can get a view of any of the S4 impact that might occur. The most common question customers ask is, what area of my system will change the most in a move to S/4HANA? And I see that right here, in material management, for example. And I can see exactly what areas have changed, pick the ones that have impact, and the ones maybe with no equivalent, and I can see the detail right there. Now I could move on to the actual planning and provisioning in Azure. I see the defaults picked by the sliders for me. I can adjust those if needed, get an overview of the current landscape, the systems that I have, how they're connected, any performance monitoring data. We see here that this system is very underutilized. And even when I execute my volume of transactions, seeing a significant reduction on the weekend, meaning we could probably shut this system down on the weekend. I can get a comparison of my costs against my current landscape. If I was to move my current landscape unchanged, I would be at a cost of about $3,000 a month. And then the small, medium, large configurations using both pay-as-you-go or a monthly subscription costs are shown to really tell the value of the cloud. Once I pick my desired landscape, let's say small and small, I can click my Azure deployment, see my bill of materials, and execute my Azure infrastructure creation. Now it's forwarding me to my Azure subscription, where I can see this template opened, fill a few default parameters, and click Create to actually create and install the SAP infrastructure. Here we are at the login screen, and we'll log in with the default user created during the installation. And here we are in a functioning system. We'll look at what components were installed. And we see the S4 components, as well as the Fiori components, have all been successfully installed. And you see from that how quick and easy it is to get a functioning S/4HANA system in the Azure cloud using SNP Cloud Move for Azure. Thank you.